Hey guys, Crimson Ghost Comics here. I know it's been a long time since I made a video for my YouTube channel, since right around Christmas time I think, and I apologize for that, for the lack of content and everything, but I have been super busy with work and with family and just, it's been hard to get time to really sit down and put some thought into making videos and to actually sit down and get to it as well. So it's Saturday morning and it's the 11th of May, and I thought, well, I have a little bit of time this weekend, so I would really like to make a new video or two for my channel. So I thought my first one that I'd start off with would be kind of a channel update, just letting you guys know I'm still alive and I'm still here. And for everyone who's subscribed and supported my channel, thank you. That's super awesome of you guys. And I will be making a really honest effort to try to make more content for everybody. So, like most of you, I made a wish list for 2019 for what comics and back issues and stuff I was hunting for, and I really went out of my way to make it not crazy. Like, no expensive keys, no crazy grails that I've been wanting forever. 2019 is a year where my wife and I are trying to clean up a lot of our past debt and start saving money to buy a house, and so I really wanted to make these books affordable but still give me the high of getting something I've wanted for a long time too. So I really looked at my collection and looked at just books I needed to fill in and things that when I go to comic shops I don't see very often, or they're way overpriced. So here we have my 2019 wish list. You'll see quite a few books crossed off. None of these are super high dollar books. Probably the most expensive on there would be the Teen Titans 44 and All Star Comics 58. So I'm still on the hunt for a nice copy of Teen Titans 44. I haven't been able to find that one at a price that I'm willing to pay, and it's been a book that has been elusive to me for whatever reason. And in case you don't know the significance of that, that's the first appearance of Dick Grayson as Nightwing and the first appearance of Jericho. So it's kind of it's a cool book I want to have. It's one of the only issues of the Teen Titans run I'm missing aside from number 2. So here on the other side we have my stack of books I've picked up this year that I mean, I picked up a lot of books this year, but this is stuff that I think is kind of cool, either from my list or special, you know. So we'll start off with this copy of Green Lantern Rebirth #1, and as you can see here, it's signed by Geoff Johns. I did not get it signed by Geoff Johns. I went to a comic book store in Milwaukee, Oregon, and was going through their 50-cent bins and found the entire run of Green Lantern Rebirth 1 through 6. First, second, third printings. I bought everything, and this was the first printing of #1. I didn't notice until I started going through the stack I'd pulled out of the boxes that this one had a signature on it, and I recognized his Geoff Johns signature, verified it a little bit later, but was super nervous going up to the counter and buying it, thinking the guy would see the signature and just be like, you know, I can't sell this to you for 50 cents, but he totally did, and so I got that, and I love that cover. Ethan Van Sciver is amazing. So yeah, he might be a questionable human being in my opinion, but great artist. So that one was a 50-cent box score, and I think I did pretty good on that one. So I thought I'd showcase that first. And next up, Green Lantern Volume 3, number 50. This one's kind of a key issue. It's right smack dab in the middle of the story arc that brings Kyle Rayner into the story, who, when I started reading Green Lantern comics, Kyle Rayner was my Green Lantern. That's the series that got me in, but somehow I missed his first appearances, so I'm trying to go back and get those now. And as you can see, 48 and 49 are still on my wish list. I haven't been able to find those at a decent price that I'm comfortable paying, and I'd love to get those at some point. But I did get number 50 at a local shop. I paid a little above what I wanted to for it, but I also really wanted it, so I just bit the bullet and grabbed it off the shelf and bought it. So, a great cover. Love that cover. Next up, Green Lantern 51. This is a great cover. This is probably one of my favorite Green Lantern covers from this particular era of the book. And yeah, this is the first time we really get to see Kyle in his costume with the crab mask and everything, and it's a great cover. Love that. And you can see I picked it up for like $2. The price tag's still on the bag, so pretty good deal. Next up, a little bit more of a hot book. 52, issue 11, first full appearance of Batwoman. And this one's been, I guess, picking up steam lately because of the show and because of her appearance in the Elseworlds crossover on CW and whatnot. I don't really spec on books like a lot of guys do. I just buy what I like and buy the characters I like. This is one of the few issues from this series I was missing, and I got it really, really affordably. And great cover too. That's beautiful. Next up, Batman 426, the first installment of A Death in the Family, which I had read in trade paperback, but up until a couple months ago, I never had the single issues of this, and I was able to go on eBay, and I found a guy locally that was selling them really, really cheap, and they were super clean copies, and I got the whole set, so they're all here. But I love these Mike Mignola covers, and these are just this is a classic storyline. And if you aren't by some chance familiar with what this storyline is, it's the storyline that Jason Todd dies in, the second Robin, at the hands of the Joker. Next we have Batman 427, second part of that story. Again, a wonderful Mignola cover. Not my favorite out of the set. My favorite's coming up, but this is still a really striking cover. I love the trade dress, how they just have the cover kind of in a box over here and then all the text on the side. Really, really cool. And this one's iconic, is 428. This is the issue it happens in, guys. This is the death of Jason Todd and the beginning of the Red Hood saga. It's really, really amazing. So I love this cover, and I got a really clean copy of it. Really happy with that. Finally, from the Batman run, issue 429. This stuff, that's a bag. That's not cover wrinkles or anything. That's just a bag it's in. Again, really clean copy of the book. And really a distinguished gentleman Joker here, so really cool cover too. Yeah, I got the whole set, and it cost me less than $30, so I was very, very happy with that. Next up, let me get into some older books. So Bronze Age, this is All-Star Comics number 59, second reappearance of the Justice Society in DC when they revived the book. Second appearance of Power Girl. Power Girl is one of my favorite characters, and I think she's awesome. People make fun of her because of the quote-unquote boob window costume and stuff, but she's really an interesting character, and what Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner did in her series from the mid-2000s really, really fleshed out and defined that character a bit more and made her super fun. So great cover and awesome book. And then this one, the next one, is a grail of mine, a minor grail, but still a grail. And that's All-Star Comics 58. This is the first appearance of Power Girl and the reappearance of the Justice Society when they brought All-Star Comics back from the Golden Age. This is a nice mid-grade copy. It's not super high grade. As you can see, there's some color fading on the cover and a couple of spine ticks and a little chipping, minor chipping on the cover and stuff, but for the price I paid for it, I can't complain, and it's a totally readable, very nice copy. But if I was going to go get it graded, it would probably be somewhere in the mids, you know, probably a 6 or something like that. But it's a book I've been wanting for probably 4 or 5 years, and I finally found a good deal on it. I've been looking around for a long, long time to get a copy of this, so very happy to add this to the collection. And that's it. That's what I've picked up this year. I couldn't find it. It's filed away in my boxes, but I did pick up a Mighty Thor 337, the only Marvel book I had on my list this year. And it's probably a 9.0. It's a really nice copy, and super happy to add that to my collection. That was back in January, and especially since all the hype, the rumors surrounding Beta Ray Bill for the movies now, I'm glad I picked it up when I did, because I probably can't afford it now. But so moving over to the wish list, what's left? You can see there's a lot of stuff crossed off here. Like I said, none of these are high dollar books and high value comics or anything, but given it's halfway through the year and we're trying to get, my family is trying to get a lot of stuff wrapped up financially, probably can't dedicate a lot of money towards back issue hunting at this point and keep up with my current reading and stuff. So Tales of the Teen Titans 44 may have to wait until next year, which bums me out a little bit, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. So, but these two, the Green Lantern 48 and 49, those are the next two books I'm kind of hunting for. If I can come across by some miracle a Teen Titans 44 and find that cheap, I would probably do what I can to get it. But you know, right now it's just not feasible for me in the situation that we're in. Just trying to, you know, think responsibly. You know, my family comes before comics any day of the week, and it's just a matter of trying to get our debt paid off and trying to get back to a normal financial level. And you know, my wife has student loans, I have debt, and we're just trying to get everything paid off and start saving money to buy our own house. Right now we're living in a 2-bedroom apartment, and you know, it's not a lot of space. It's a nice apartment as far as apartments go, nice community and everything, but you know, we'd like to, within the next few years, be able to buy our own home and really settle down and have that security. So you know, stuff like comics has to be put as a lower priority while we work on that. So that's basically it, guys. I do have a preview of something I want to, if you can see this box over here behind All-Star Comics 58. This is something that I got recently. I've already unboxed it and set it up, but I'm going to be doing a statue review on the new DC Collectibles Green Lantern statue very, very soon. So that could drop tomorrow, it could drop next week, I don't know, whenever I have the time to sit down and bust the statue out and really give it a good once over. So that's about it, you guys. Thanks for putting up with my 13-minute video here so far, rambling on. And it's Saturday, so I hope everybody is having a great day and a great weekend. And Crimson Ghost Comics out. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.